Okay, my name's Tom Youngston. I manage the Capstone Labs. This is a welding lab safety. One of the things that you're going to use in the welding shop are the TIG, MIG, and stick welders. We have them set up at this end of the shop, the east end of the shop, around the SAE car. So we'll have machines that are wired and ready to use it, mostly at this end of the shop, or this will be where Capstone is working. Some of the most important things about the weld shop are safety. So cotton clothing, leather shoes, gauntlet gloves. Always wear safety glasses. Even if you have your helmet on, wear your safety glasses. That's really important because the weld spatter can come in through the side or over the top and still get in your eyes. Welding helmets, we have auto darkening helmets in each booth. Try to put back any tools you get from one of the welding booths, try to put it back in the booth. So hearing protection, of course, we've got earplugs up near the front of the shop, disposable ones, so always wear hearing protection as well. Weld settings on the helmets, they have a shade setting, delay, and sensitivity. I would start with a shade setting of 11 for any welding, delay of 10 or high, so you get the most protection, and sensitivity, the most sensitive you can get, where it won't turn on when you hold it up to a light. So that'll give you the most protection with the helmets. There should be tools like pliers, chipping hammers, wire brushes in each booth, but put those back when you're done using them. And then always clean the area, wrap the torches up, coil them up, turn the machines off, and turn the gas bottles off. One of the things to remember about the gas, it is a high pressure gas, and when you open a gas bottle, you always stand to the side of the glass. They are designed to explode outwards. If the diaphragm is left with pressure on it and you open this to 2200 psi, they are designed to explode this way, not this way. So that's true about acetylene, oxygen, all of the gases. That's real important. You want to take the pressure off the diaphragm after you close the bottle and drain the gases out, so that the diaphragm in here doesn't take a set. That's when it can explode. The threads on acetylene are left-hand threads. That's so you don't mix oxygen and acetylene. So left-hand threads on any flammable gas, propanes or any of that. Other things that we have in the shop that are important for safety, let's go into the grinding room. The grinding room has a ventilation fan right here, and it is sounds like this. And those vents can be opened wherever you're working. Right now we have 3 grinders in here. This one is aluminum only. This one's steel only. And this one's more for grinding tool bits and drill bits. You probably won't use that. But this one will get used a lot, and that one. Pay attention that if a steel one has any aluminum in it, like it does here, these will explode and they will definitely kill you. There's plenty of videos on YouTube of dismembered and killed dead people from these blowing up. So if you turn this on and it's making a thumping sound, I'm going to turn it on now. Stand aside. If it blows up, it goes this way. It usually hits you in the stomach and goes through you, basically. So that sounds good. It does have aluminum on it. That's the sound of it being out of balance. If it is out of balance or out of adjustment, don't use it. We're we're going to have 2 sanders in here, just belt sanders. I'd recommend using those, much safer. And we're going to have the other one on a stand, a 4-inch belt sander with belts. Probably use this more than grinders. The grinder itself should actually be adjusted. I'll have the TAs keep an eye on this. This should be about an 1/8 inch gap here and about an 1/8 inch gap on the top here. That's to contain as much of the explosion as possible. Even with that adjusted right, this will come out and cut through your body, through your groin, or break your arm. So I've had one blow up in my life, knocked me out, came at me. So probably the most dangerous thing in here. We've got 2 grinding stations here in the back, so you can spray your sparks towards the ventilation fans. We've got 2 stations for that to try and contain the sparks if you're grinding steel. Okay, so turn the ventilation on for sure if you're using that. The TAs will be able to get you grinders and tools from the tool crib here. We've got a chop saw, general sanders, and sawzalls, simple welding tools in here. We have an iron worker. This is designed for cutting generally from 1/8 inch to 1/4 inch, 3/8 inch plate steel here. That's all it'll do. When I turn this on, let me get a piece of steel. This is about 3/16 inch steel. I'm going to adjust the guard up. And I usually mark the piece if I'm going to cut it. And I can see down here towards the blade. I can see the edge of the blade down in the here. Simple, it's on off. It's a safe machine that you have to try pretty hard to get your hand down in there, and it's a very slow machine. You want to bring this guard down. It is only for steel only, mild steel. Don't cut through any welds. Bring this guard down to where it's contacting, and never you cut a piece of steel that's any shorter than is held. The foot control is down here, and the machine will just go down slowly and shear that. And so it shears it pretty clean. You might have to do some grinding or cleanup or weld preparation if you do use this. Okay, so welding supplies and everything else should be available to you through the TAs in the evening for capstone. And in general, that covers most of everything for the welding lab.